Welcome back. If your clothes are feeling a bit more snug these days, don't be discouraged. Start now with an inch loss plan that will carry you through the new year and beyond. And here to help us is Miss Carmen Rushka, Cool Sculpting Specialist from MD Body and Med Spa. All right, here we go. Welcome to Mile High Living.
Thank you so much for having me, Gina.
We're going to talk about Cool Sculpting. Tell us how it works.
Oh, it's a fantastic innovation. What it is basically is we are able to freeze the fat cells. Those fat cells are then damaged and eventually die in the system, and then they are permanently flushed out of your system within about 3 months, which is basically what I'm saying is permanent fat loss. And this is also without ever having to damage any of the surrounding tissue. It's non-invasive. It's a wonderful way to fix those stubborn spots.
Well, speaking of stubborn spots, why is it about the stomach, right? I feel men, women, no matter, especially as we age too, that's the one area we just can't seem to get rid of, but it's a very popular area that you can help.
Absolutely, and I love that you mentioned men and women both, because I can tell you this, when you get into your 40s, late 40s like me too, it doesn't move. Your metabolism just stops, and men and women find that it's a really great way to remove those stubborn little spots they may have had it their whole lives, or maybe after having kids for women, or just maybe as they got older, and it's able to permanently remove it.
Well, talk about who's a good candidate, because you were talking about, you know, as we get older, could it be older, young people, obviously men and women, right? So if you're sitting at home right now wondering if you should do this, who would you like to be calling?
So surprisingly, we get people as young as in their 20s all the way up to in their 70s, both men and women. I think the best way to find out if you're a great candidate is to take advantage of our complimentary consultation, and we can tell you if we're able to help you.
Well, really the only thing of listening to us talk is listening to someone who's super happy having been to your place. Let's go ahead and take a listen.
Through my diet, I could control my weight, but there were always those stubborn spots that I just couldn't get to go away. And when I saw the ad and I knew that it was non-invasive and that the downtime was going to be nothing, I wanted to investigate. And so I gave them a call and went in for a consultation. During that consultation, I worked with Tina, and we talked about the areas of my body that I wasn't happy with and what was going to be within her power to fix. And so I was really excited by that and made an appointment.
All right, not only is this such a popular thing, but you also make it an incentive to everybody by having great specials. So tell everyone what you've got for them.
We have a great special right now. The first 15 callers are going to get 25% off on their Cool Sculpting treatment, and we're also going to waive the soundwave fee, which is really exciting. So that is a really great way to break up the fat so it flushes out easier. Can you see these results? It's amazing. So if you want to save money and do this, it's a great time to call right now.
Yeah, that soundwave, it's what, like $200 or something that you can save by when you have it done, and that's what you're seeing there, right?
That's right, and it's much more beneficial, less painful for the client, which is our number one concern. We want them to be comfortable, we want them to have a good experience, and it's much more effective as well.
I always say you put that applicator on, right? We saw that a little earlier. It freezes it, but then you have to break it up, and you can either do them like a manual massage, or in your case, you have this sound wave, which is different than so many others.
Yeah, typically in other locations, they use manual massage. That is not the most comfortable. People complain about that a lot, so it's really wonderful to have this specific tool to be able to help them.
Now, another area, and this is so funny to me, that is really popular with Cool Sculpting is under the arm. It's super successful right there. It just, the bat wing. There's always a name for it.
I hate calling it that, but yeah, that's what they call it, the bat wing. But you can see this picture. That's a typical result.
Right, I know, because, and look, that's like a whole, I mean, that's a ton of self-confidence going outside in your short sleeves when it looks like that.
Honestly, it's a privilege to be able to offer this to people who have been struggling with this. It gives them hope, gives them something to be excited about, that they can make those changes, because nothing's worse than feeling like you have no control over something like that.
Now, this shows 10 weeks after right there, but when we talk about downtime, it's not like you have downtime for 10 weeks or anything, right? In fact, is there any downtime?
Frankly, no. That's the exciting part, is that there is no downtime. You can go right out to the gym afterwards, go back to work, go finish your day. There's no downtime.
All right, now we also said it's not just for the ladies, it's also for men. So for everyone sitting out there thinking, oh, well, I'm gonna get that for my wife. Well, maybe you should get it for yourself, right?
Absolutely, yeah. Come check it out. Give us a call right now, set up a complimentary consultation. Let us talk to you and see how we can help you.
All right, and then the last spot I want to talk about is under the chin. This is another area I didn't even know you could actually lose weight or get weight or fat off of.
Actually, the exciting part about this is, so yes, we do tend to start to gain a little fat right here, just a little pocket. What's really nice is not only does it help with removing that fat, but it's actually been proven to actually lift that area so that that skin laxity is actually fixed by doing Coolsculpting as well.
Little tightening, basically.
Yes, absolutely.
Right?
A little tightening. We could all use that.
We sure could. I know, that's true. This is something, again, we've said for men and women. There's no downtime. And if the greatest thing that you want any information on, we've got the number right there on the screen. I'm going to tell you all about it. And here it is. Are you ready?
Yep.
First, 15 callers. Guess what? You receive 25% off, as Carmen said. Now, if you call now, you'll receive a complimentary soundwave treatment with purchase of a Coolsculpting package, and that's a $200 value. So all you need to do, you can call the Westminster location at 303-466-0100, or there's also the Greenwood Village location, and here's that number, 303-220-1100. Or if you don't want to talk to anybody, just go ahead and get online and you go to freezefatdenver.com. MD Body and Med Spa paid for today's segment. Guess what? We'll be right back.